Hello, today I'm going to give you an overview of the Ultimate SLP Dashboard that can be downloaded on Teachers Pay Teachers. After you purchase the product, you will be prompted to add the Google folder called Ultimate SLP Dashboard to your Google Drive. Teachers Pay Teachers will do this for you automatically by walking you through the steps. After it has been downloaded to your Google Drive, you are going to open the folder that says Ultimate SLP Dashboard. Now there are many files in here. The one that you want to access is called Ultimate SLP Dashboard. And if you forget what you need to start with, in parentheses, it says Start Here. So as an SLP myself, every morning I open this document called Ultimate SLP Dashboard. So when you open it up, it will automatically go to the to-do list page. Again, every morning I start with this page. This tells me all of the tasks that I need to get accomplished. If there is a particular task that day that I need to get done, what I will do is I will click in the cell and I will highlight it so I know that I really need to focus on that task. Now, if I complete a task, this is what I do. I right-click on it. Now, this is very important. You are going to want to select Delete Cells because you are only deleting that cell. If you select Delete Row, it will delete the entire row in each column, and you do not want that. So Delete Cells, and we are going to pick Delete Cells and Shift Up. That only edits that column, just like that. And that is how you take things off of your to-do list. Now I'm going to explain each of these columns so you understand how to use this to-do list. So there are 5 main columns. 4 of the 5 columns are things that we do frequently for our jobs. So this first column, which is daily tasks and therapy prep, again, those are the things that you do on a daily basis. And I do have some examples here. So attendance, I do that on a daily basis, and billing. And then I also put therapy prep for things I need to get ready for my sessions. The next column is everything related to IEPs. So what I will do is I will write the student's name. I will then write the due date of the IEP, and then I will make a list of things that I need to get accomplished for that IEP. When I get the things accomplished, I either delete it from the list, or if I need to refer to it later, I'll put a date next to it. The next column has to do with everything for evaluations. Now, this is very similar to the IEP column. So I start with the student's name, and then I need to write down everything that I need to get accomplished for that evaluation. When I am done with that task, I either delete it, or if I need to reference it later, I put the date that it was completed. The fourth column has to do with flex week tasks. So if you are doing a 3-in-1 model in which you do direct therapy 3 weeks out of the month, then you have that 1 week where you do more of your consultation tasks. So if it can be saved for that week, I put it on this list. An example of something that I might do this week is program AAC devices or make visual schedules for students. And then the fifth column is everything that doesn't fit into the other 4 columns. So this might be long short-term things that I need to think about, like taking CEU courses. It also might be personal stuff that I need to get accomplished that day. For example, if I need to make a doctor's appointment for my child, I would write that in that column. So now that we've gone through the to-do list page, I'm going to navigate through the other tabs at the bottom. So let's say we are doing an evaluation and I need some resources for that evaluation. I need templates and some internet resources that have evidence-based information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to these tabs at the bottom and I am going to click on resources. This will take you to a page that contains internet resources as well as the templates. Everything is organized based on the job that you might be doing. So, for example, if it's an evaluation for articulation, I would go to this part down here, and those would be all my forms that are specific to an articulation evaluation. Now, the ones that are in blue are internet sites that will already be linked up when you receive this purchase. So, just an example, a lot of times we need to look at articulation norms by age. So what I do is I click on that resource, and that directly takes me to a resource that I can use in my evaluation and share with parents. Now, the ones that are in black, those are your templates. And what you will need to do when you originally get this resource is you will need to put in links to those templates, which are contained in your Google folder. The reason that I could not put them in prior to you purchasing is that it would have linked to the original document in my folder, and I wanted it to link to the one in your folder. The links are very easy to insert, and there is a video here that will show you how to insert those links. And once those links are inserted, then you will just be able to click on that and it will automatically take you to the template. The next tab we are going to look at is the Notes tab at the bottom. So this page is for things that you need to remember or for those statements that you need to copy and paste into every IEP. So I do have some examples here. Just the first one, something I always need to include on the I3 is a statement about the general education setting. So this says, the general education setting was considered in regards to the location of speech therapy services. I also have some evaluation statements that I use quite often. Another thing that I might put here is when I get an email from my director that states specific dates I need to remember or a specific way that I need to word things, I will just copy and paste the important part of that email into this notes page, and then I no longer need to remember it. I can just go here and reference it. The next page is a goal bank. So here I just have some goal examples that you might want to use as a foundation for your goals, or you can cut and paste them. Another nice thing about this page is because it is fully editable, you can add your own goals to it. And then finally, this is where I keep my daily schedule. My weekly schedule, and there are directions on how to complete that on the directions page. So that is just an overview of the SLP dashboard. There will be additional videos that explain in more detail of how to use it, especially this resources page, because that's probably one of the most valuable assets of the ultimate SLP dashboard.